So where exactly are the Infinity Stones in Avengers Infinity War? Specifically, really just starting off the movie. Where are going to be the specific locations of all the Infinity Stones in the MCU, starting off with Infinity War? I'm going to be talking about this and really telling you guys exactly where they're going to be and where Thanos has to go to get all the Infinity Stones. So if you guys want to hear where the Infinity Stones are, definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Avengers Infinity War and you guys want more videos on it, definitely consider subscribing below for more videos and all that stuff. Also, make sure you guys definitely turn on that notification bell so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash that like button if you guys like this video. And of course, tell me which stones Thanos is going to be going after first in Avengers Infinity War. Which ones do you guys think he's going after first? And then which one is he going to get last in Infinity War? Or are they going to save the last Infinity Stone for Avengers 4? Let me know down in the comments below and hear all of your opinions on this. With all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. So of course, I basically said that on my channel, and a lot of you guys are probably saying that we already know where all the Infinity Stones are, so why are you doing a video on this? Well, I did release a poll on my community tab a little while ago, and if you guys haven't checked out the community tab, definitely check that out. I do some polls on basically which videos you guys want to see, and you can go on there and vote on which videos you want to see, so that's exactly how I base all this off of. So everybody wanted to know where are all the Infinity Stones, and of course I meant basically at the beginning of Avengers Infinity War. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and I'm going to go through one by one of where all the Infinity Stones are and which stones Thanos is actually going to acquire first all the way to last. So that's how this video is going to be structured. So let's start off with the first one, and the first one is the Power Stone. The Power Stone actually is on Xandar, if you guys remember that, from the first Guardians of the Galaxy. That's the last time we saw it. It actually was in that orb that Star-Lord stole from the planet Morak, and it actually ended up on Xandar because Ronan actually got it at the end of the movie, and he used it to attack the Nova Corps in all of Xandar. And he almost destroyed the entire planet until the Guardians actually took the Power Stone from him and actually used it against him and killed Ronan. The Guardians of the Galaxy basically gave it to the Nova Corps, specifically Nova Prime, and she actually put it in their Nova Corps vault on Xandar. So that's the first place that Thanos has to go to get the Power Stone in Avengers Infinity War. And of course, as we've seen in the trailers and all the promo art, you can see that the Power Stone is actually the first stone put inside the gauntlet. So that's the first stone that Thanos is going to be going after. And I think the beginning of the movie is actually going to pick right up on Xandar, and that's the first place he's going to be. Now on to the second stone, which is the Space Stone. Last scene actually was on Asgard. The Space Stone has been in countless MCU movies, specifically Captain America the First Avenger, the original Avengers Assemble movie, and of course recently Thor Ragnarok, which actually that was the last place it was really seen. And you can actually see in this scene Loki going into Odin's vault and actually seeing the Tesseract or the Space Stone, and it definitely makes it look like he's actually going to take the Space Stone. And as we can see him going on this Asgardian ship at the end of Thor Ragnarok and kind of seeing this post-credit scene, you can see Thanos' ship Sanctuary 2 actually coming in the distance, and Thanos is actually going to be attacking the Asgardian ship, and he's basically going to be getting the Space Stone from Loki. It's still not said how he gets it from Loki. It looks like Loki's kind of giving it up to Thanos, maybe to save Thor. That's definitely something we've speculated in the past, but that's where it's actually going to be. And this is obviously going to be the next stone that he actually gets. But after this is actually the Reality Stone. The Reality Stone was actually last seen in Thor the Dark World, mainly the post-credit scene where you can see Lady Sif and Volstagg, two Asgardians, actually giving the Reality Stone to the Collector and kind of introducing the Guardians of the Galaxy to the MCU in that post-credit scene. And it shows that that's where the Reality Stone is actually going to be the beginning of Avengers Infinity War as well. It's going to be in the Collector's vault, and it's going to be with his entire collection. Of course, we don't know specifically where it is because in Guardians of the Galaxy, when we actually went back to the Collector's vault, you didn't see anything of the Reality Stone in that entire place. They really just made the emphasis on the Power Stone in that when the Collector had it for a little bit, but we didn't see exactly where it was going to be, but we do know that the Reality Stone is in the Collector's vault, and that's where Thanos is going to be going after the Asgardian ship to actually get it from the Collector. And you can actually see in some leaked footage that was leaked from Avengers Infinity War that Thanos is actually interrogating the Collector and actually trying to get the Reality Stone. So that's where the Reality Stone is going to be, and that's the third stone that Thanos is probably going to be going after. Then next up is actually going to be the Soul Stone. Now, of course, I don't know where the Soul Stone is going to be. All I can do is speculate and kind of give my latest theory on it and where I really think it's going to be. We've speculated time and time again, and if you guys want all my videos on really just seeing where the Soul Stone is going to be, you guys can click right here to get all those videos in this playlist right above me. But really going on from that, I personally think that the Soul Stone is actually going to be on Titan, and I think that's going to be the next Infinity Stone that Thanos is actually going to be getting, the 4th Infinity Stone for the Infinity Gauntlet. And I think he's actually going to be getting it on the planet Titan, because why else are they going to Titan in the movie? Why else are they on Titan in the trailers? I think it's just because Iron Man, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange went in that like circle spaceship and like went up into space, and I think that they're just going to end up on Titan, and Thanos is going to end up there as well with the Guardians. So I think the specific reason why all of them are meeting in one place is really just because the Soul Stone is there, and that's where they're going to be fighting Thanos and probably getting defeated by Thanos, and that's where Thanos is going to be getting the next stone. But of course, that is a complete theory, so just take that with a big grain of salt because we don't know. But I just put it as the 4th stone because I think that's the 4th stone that he's actually going to be getting. Next up is actually the Time Stone. Now, of course, the Time Stone actually is last seen in the Doctor Strange movie, or if you really count Thor Ragnarok as well, because in Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange made a brief cameo, but basically, it's in the same place because it's actually in Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum. And in the Sanctum Sanctorum, basically, it's just Doctor Strange, and he has the Eye of Agamotto. The Eye of Agamotto is actually where the Time Stone is. The Time Stone is in the Eye of Agamotto, and that's what he actually uses in Doctor Strange to turn back time, and of course, this is where Thanos is actually going to have to go to get the Time Stone. I personally don't think this is actually where he's going to go. I don't think he's going to go to Earth until the final act of the movie. I actually think that Doctor Strange is going to be bringing the Time Stone to Thanos. Not intentionally though. I think he's going to be bringing it as a stone that he actually can use to fight off Thanos when they're actually trying to get the Soul Stone on Titan, but I think that Thanos or Ebony Maw is actually going to get control of Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange is actually going to lose the Time Stone to Thanos, and that's the next stone that Thanos is going to get in the movie. And then the final stone, the Mind Stone, is going to be the last stone that actually Thanos is going to be getting, and this is actually located in Vision's head. Now, of course, we personally know exactly where Vision is going to be. Actually, in the Avengers Infinity War Prelude comic book, we actually know that Vision and Scarlet Witch are somewhere in Europe, actually just kind of living their casual lives and just kind of running away from the law and trying to get away from their Avengers lives. Of course, when trouble happens, they're actually going to have to get back into the fight, but of course, we know that in some part of the movie, Corvus Glaive and Proxima Midnight are going to come after them in Europe, but of course, this is where they're actually going to be. But at the same time, at the end of the movie in Wakanda, that's where the actual Mind Stone is going to be in Infinity War at the end of the movie. This is going to be the last stone that Thanos needs to get, and all the Avengers are going to assemble in Wakanda to defend Vision and the Mind Stone. So that's where it's actually going to end up at the end of Avengers Infinity War. But at the beginning, it will be somewhere in Europe where Vision and Scarlet Witch are actually going to be. So that's where all the Infinity Stones are actually going to be in the movie. Of course, the Soul Stone still is a theory, and that is the specific order I think that they're going to be going in, and that's where Thanos is going to be getting every single one. Those are the locations mainly. And yes, I personally do think that Thanos will be getting every single Infinity Stone at the end of this movie. He will assemble the full Infinity Gauntlet, and then he will snap his fingers, and that will be the end of half of the universe. That's what I personally think is going to happen. But guys, let me know down in the comments, do you guys think Thanos is going to be getting all the Infinity Stones, and in which order do you guys think he will be getting them in? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear your opinions on this. Also, make sure you guys definitely smash the like button if you guys like this video. Of course, definitely consider subscribing below so you guys get plenty more videos on Avengers Infinity War and the Infinity Stones going forward. Definitely consider turning on that bell notification so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye. Alrighty, Webheads, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more, definitely consider subscribing right over here to Webhead so you guys get plenty more videos on Avengers Infinity War and the Infinity Stones going forward. Definitely consider turning on that notification bell. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out my social media links in the description below so you guys follow me on various social media networks. And make sure you guys definitely check out the 2 videos below me. I think you guys really enjoy. But thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye.